Hey everyone, here is your September 2021 local Syracuse real estate market update. I am Jason Klink from Next Home CNY Realty. And I haven't done this in quite a while, but I wanted to give you a update on the Syracuse real estate market. August is typically a slower month because majority of people that were either looking to sell or buy their home take their last minute vacations, get prepared for the new school year to start, and ultimately hit pause on any type of real estate activities. But with that being said, it was still a very active month. A majority of the listings that I had dealt with buyers, there were still multiple buyers out there looking for a home. I actually went to an open house with a buyer, and cars were lined up down the block. So there's still a large majority of buyers looking for a home to buy with very few listings. We were still well entrenched in the seller's market, and it looks like it's going to stay this way for the remainder of the year. I was just looking at mortgage rates as released by Wells Fargo today, and a 30-year fixed rate is right around 3%. It's a little higher than it was a month or two ago. Fixed 15-year rate, they have it right around 2.4 or so, which is just outstanding. And FHA 30-year fixed loan is up to 3.5%. So the previous 30-year fixed I was talking about was a conventional loan, right around 3%, but the FHA government insured 30-year fixed rate mortgage is right at 3.5. Your veterans 30-year fix is at 2.4. It's just outstanding for the veterans. So mortgage rates for buyers, it's still a great time to buy, even though there's not a lot of options out there. You'd find it hard to beat those kind of mortgage rates. And as mortgage rates creep up, not that 3.5% or 4% is awful. I've talked about this before, but as you start going up half percentage points, it starts adding, $100 or $200 or more to your overall mortgage rate. The one thing that I want everybody to understand, if you're going to buy a home, you have to be prepared to buy a home. There's no such thing or very few opportunities for no money down type mortgages. If you get a no money down type mortgage, it's either a VA loan or it's a mortgage that you end up paying double the mortgage rate on. You have to be prepared, financially prepared. You have to have your debt to income ratio under control. You have to have your closing costs available, which is typically, depending on the price of the home and the mortgage that you have set up, you need to expect to have it, right around $10,000. That's for your down payment and your closing costs and everything that goes into purchasing a home. So be prepared. If you have any questions as far as what it comes to purchasing a home or working with a mortgage lender, please reach out. I'd love to connect you to a mortgage lender and answer any questions that you might have. The other thing is if you're getting prepared to sell your home, you also have to prepare. And preparing to sell your home means you have to give it a good cleaning. You need to declutter. Buyers have to be able to come in and picture themselves living in the home. And if it's cluttered with everything that you had going on throughout the summer, it's going to be very difficult to get a buyer interested. If there's any major issues, one thing as a seller you got to consider is when buyers come in and if the home is not in almost perfect condition, they're going to start subtracting dollar signs in their head. And what I mean by that, so if your roof is 25 years old and they have to consider putting a new roof on the home within 5 years or more, that's a factor they take under consideration. If your hot water tank and furnace are 15 or 20 years old, they're immediately thinking that needs to be replaced because those are the typical lifespans of those appliances. If you have peeling paint, if you have holes in the walls, these are all things that you really should consider repairing prior to selling your home. Do you need to get into a complete kitchen renovation? It'd be tough to get the return on that investment in a short time, but do what you can to spruce up the kitchen. Same thing with bathrooms and so on. Typically, kitchens and master bedrooms sell homes, but also living space is a huge factor. Pools don't typically add value. You have buyers that either want them or don't want them, and that's how that gets separated out. but you have to do what you can to put the investment into your home to maximize your return. If you have any questions as far as selling your home or preparing it to sell, reach out. I'd love to help you out, give you the tips and strategies in order to successfully sell your home. Home values are what they are. They've risen to historically high values, and contrary to what a lot of people trying to time the market believe, home values are not coming down, and they're not coming down anytime soon. So the home values are what they are. So prepare yourself both as a buyer, but as a seller, you may be looking at extra equity coming out of your home that you may have not realized. You can use that equity as your net profit after you sell the home, or use that equity in order to refinance and put some investment into your home. So the market, like I said, remains very active, very, very hot, so to say. But it takes a team to purchase or sell a home, and that starts with your real estate professional. If there's anything at all I can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And either give me a call, send me a text. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And with that, everybody have a great day.